Have you have any experience with building an AR as well?
A little bit. Not. I mean, I think a that's kind of the thing. Like, I think AR or like mixed reality in particular is going to be like the future.
Hmm.
But VR is just much more fun. I think VR is just so much like cooler. You can do so much more, so many more things. Like, I eventually do think like mixed reality, like some like if you can get a really Apple or um, Meta can get like a really lightweight kind of glasses that
Hmm.
everyone will wear. Like that'll replace cell phones, it'll replace TVs.
Yeah, that was my question. Like, why do you think it's that is more of the future?
Yeah,
What?
it's like nobody's gonna need a cell phone anymore. You basically already have a metaverse
Yeah,
that you walk around with.
yeah.
You're already in it. Like people kind of misunderstand the word metaverse. Like they think it's just some kind of VR world like Ready Player One that
Yeah.
everyone like taps into. But like you're already connected to the metaverse. You just like there's a bunch of different channels and like so Instagram is like a part of the metaverse and
Mm.
Facebook and then like YouTube and like it's just the internet. Like the metaverse and it's just like how plugged in are you? Um and VR is just like a different layer of being immersed into the internet. And so like the metaverse is already kind of here. There's not like one metaverse, and I think that's just how it's gonna be. Like even in VR, there's not gonna be like one platform that everyone's on all the time. Like there's gonna be lots of different apps you jump around to, just like on your phone. But I just think the phone will get replaced, and it'll
Mm.
be a glasses or a headset or something,
Why do you
or
think?
contact lenses or whatever.
Yeah, yeah, and maybe Elon Musk combines Neuralink into
Yeah, exactly.
that. You get
Yeah,
like
like the
you go to
hardware will
bed.
change, but it's still gonna be very similar to how you use your phone right now.
Yeah, 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 and it's interesting because there's always like a lot of people are really scared for this, or at least that's what I experience sometimes when I speak with my friends about like the metaverse, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like that. I want to be in the real world," you know. But at the same
Uh,
time, they're like 4 hours scrolling on YouTube
yeah,
and
exactly. It's
whatnot.
like
So
you want to
like,
be in the real world, but
yeah,
you're on Instagram a lot.
you're already
Like
there,
you're
man.
already in the metaverse.
Yeah, and even to my mom, like I live in Spain, my mom lives in the Netherlands, and I was like, I can't wait till it's there. And she's like, no, but we're gonna live in the. I was like, yeah, but you can sit literally next to me on the couch every day, like
Yep.
you can literally like be here and more have of a presence feeling. And now it's like, yeah, I can't even imagine like where that goes to. Why did you think VR is more fun now? Do you think in the future that will also be like that, or do you think AR could become more fun? Because the other day I spoke with my brother about this, and he was like, "Yeah, but imagine you put up your AR glasses and you're like playing in a game or an experience, and like everything around you will become part of it." So let's say you're fighting like super hot and like they're literally now in your living room coming at you, right? And you
Uh,
can like if you go behind the wall, maybe they like break through the wall and your whole wall just crumbles. And it's like, like there's like endless
uh,
possibilities that could be there. But yeah, but why do you think VR is more
and
fun or?
that's why I think mixed reality is ultimately going to win out. And it's just going to get to the point where all devices are a mixed reality type device. So like right now, just based on hardware limitations, we're limited to either VR or like the Quest Pro now has that color pass through, so you can still do some kind of like mixed reality type deal. And and we're just kind of converging. Like some companies are approaching it from the AR side, some companies like Meta are approaching it from the VR side, and we're just going to meet in the middle somewhere, and that's
Yeah.
just going to be the tech everyone uses. Um, but VR I think is fun because you can just immerse someone in like a whole different world, whereas AR right now there's just a bunch of like limitations in the technology is more limited in the AR space because it's like you have a very like small, like if you've ever used a HoloLens, it's like putting an index card in front of your face, and like
Mm,
that's the amount of real estate you have to use
mm,
for like your AR stuff. And whereas VR, like you have a full like range of vision,
yeah.
like based on whatever the field of view of your headset is, and so there's just like, much more you can do, and like you feel much more immersed. AR is getting there, and it will eventually get to the point where like if you want to play a game, like or you put the headset on and it's like, okay, here's just a bunch of portals you can walk through, and then whenever you walk through that portal, now you're in that game, and it feels very like what's the word for it? Like it like you almost don't even realize you're putting a VR headset on. It's like you just walk in and like the world kind of comes around you, and now you're in that world, and it and I can't think of the correct word for it, but
exciting. I'm really excited about this space, the VR space, the AR space, and everything that's upcoming. I'm a huge game head myself, so I can't wait till to see what's next.